You were raised to be kind, honest, helpful, understanding. And you believed that if you treat people with respect, they will treat you the same. But life eventually shows you a darker truth. Not everyone comes with good intentions. Some people see your kindness not as a strength, but as an opportunity. They don't appreciate your empathy. They weaponize it. They don't admire your honesty. They exploit it. They don't reciprocate your generosity. They drain it. And when you finally say no, when you protect your energy, your boundaries, your time, they suddenly call you selfish. But here is the truth no manipulator wants you to learn. You can remain kind and still be powerful. You can give without allowing anyone to take advantage. You can care and still protect your peace. Strength doesn't require aggression. Power doesn't require cruelty. Self-respect doesn't require an apology. This video is not about controlling others. It's about no longer letting anyone control you. These are 7 psychological tactics backed by confidence, clarity, and self-worth. Not to hurt anyone, but to make sure no one hurts you again. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Mirror Strategy. Let them face their own behavior, not your reaction. Manipulators rely on a simple pattern. They act, you react. They push, you explain. They poke, you defend. Their power depends on your emotional response. So the first tactic is this: stop reacting, start reflecting. The mirror strategy means when they show attitude, you show stillness. When they push for vulnerability, you stay neutral. When they try to pull a reaction, you give calm curiosity instead. Why do you ask? What makes you say that? Interesting. What do you mean by that? Short questions. Clarity. No emotion. The goal is not to fight them. The goal is to show them their own tactics, clearly and calmly. Because manipulators hate only one thing more than losing control. Being seen. They don't want to be exposed. They want to remain the one pulling the strings. When you mirror their behavior, they can't tell what you're thinking. They can't predict your move. They can't find a weakness. Their game stops working. Suddenly, the stage lights turn on, and they realize they are the show, not you. Real-life examples. Someone compliments you in a fake, exaggerated way. You're so good at helping everyone. Can you do this for me too? Mirror. Why do you think I should do that? Someone fires a snide remark. Wow, must be nice to have that much free time. Mirror. Calm eye contact, slightly tilted head. Is something bothering you? Someone tries to corner you. Come on, just tell me what you're thinking. Mirror. Why is that important to you? 3 things happen instantly. 1, you remove their control. 2, they feel exposed. 3, the power dynamic flips. You are now the observer, not the puppet. You remain kind, but not blind. Before we move on, remember this: you don't need to win every interaction. You only need to stop playing their game. If you're ready to continue building this new kind of strength, the kind that protects your kindness, we move forward. Chapter 2. The Emotion Freeze. When you remove the reaction, You remove their power. Manipulators don't need truth. They need your feelings, your guilt, your fear, your anxiety, your confusion. If you show even one crack, they take the whole wall. So here is the shift. You stop giving emotions on command. Not by suppressing who you are, but by controlling what you share and with whom. This is not coldness, this is emotional discipline. When someone crosses a boundary, no arguing, no defending, no over-explaining, just calm clarity. I'm not comfortable with that. That doesn't work for me. Let's move on. That's it. Short, stable, confident. The person who remains emotionally centered always leads the interaction. Why it works? Manipulators thrive in chaos. They hate calm. Silence and neutrality are like a mirror to their own insecurity. They can't stand it. So they try harder, get louder, push deeper, reveal their true motives. And while they unravel, you remain the mountain, unshaken. They wanted your explosion. Instead, they face your stillness. And nothing confuses a manipulator more than someone who refuses to dance to their rhythm. Real-life applications? They insult you jokingly. Wow, someone's sensitive today. You, silence and steady eye contact. They try to guilt trip you. After everything I've done for you. You, I appreciate that. My answer is still no. They push a boundary. Why are you acting like this? Just do it. You, no. Short, dry, done. The message behind emotional stillness. You do not control my inner state. I decide what affects me. This is how kindness becomes protected instead of exploited. You're not becoming harder, you're becoming wiser. Chapter 3. The timing advantage. When you slow down, you take control. Manipulators love urgency. Hurry, quick decision. You owe me an answer now. Because pressure prevents thinking, and impulsive people are easy to control. So here is your power move. Pause. Take your time. Choose when you respond. You are not a vending machine for answers. You don't deliver explanations on demand. Sometimes your slow response is the strongest message you can send. What it looks like in practice? Pressure text. Can you do this? I really need you to say yes. You wait hours, then respond calmly. No, I'm not available. Someone confronts you aggressively. Pause, breathe, then speak slowly. I'll think about it. Someone pushes for personal info. Smile and change the subject. You reclaim your time, your clarity, your decision-making. Psychological effect? When you break their timing, you break their strategy. They start to doubt. Did I push too hard? Are they pulling away? Did I lose control? Their own mind becomes the trap they built for you. And the beautiful part is, you didn't argue, you didn't explain, you didn't raise your voice. You simply refused to rush. This rule will change your life. Anything that requires you to abandon self-respect is not worth doing quickly. Slow answers equal smart choices. Smart choices equal strong boundaries. Strong boundaries equal peaceful life. Timing is not just patience. Timing is power. Chapter 4. Reward Reversal. Take back the power of validation. There are two primary levers manipulators pull. 1. Your desire to be liked. 2. Your fear of being judged. They offer approval to guide your behavior, and they withdraw approval to punish you. They make you feel chosen, then terrified of losing that. But what if we flip the dynamic? What if you become the one who decides who gets your emotional approval? What if your attention becomes a privilege, not a default? The principle is simple. Don't reward bad behavior with emotional energy. When someone tries to manipulate you, don't defend, don't justify, don't chase, don't explain. Instead, you remove access to what they want most: your warmth, your attention, your reaction, your emotional availability. Practical examples. Fake praise designed to hook you. Nobody does it like you. I really need your help again. You, I'm busy. Maybe another time. Then, change the subject. Passive-aggressive guilt. Oh, I guess I'll do it myself, like always. You, if that works for you, good. Then, walk away. Emotional manipulation. Wow, you really don't care about me. You, I care, and my boundary stays. No further explanation. Every time you choose calm boundaries greater than emotional reactions, they lose the ability to steer you. And then something remarkable happens. They start working to impress you. They try harder to be respectful. They adjust to avoid losing access. You are no longer the one trying to maintain connection. You become the one who defines the terms. This is not cruelty. This is fairness. Respect given, respect returned. Disrespect given, access removed. The message becomes clear. My kindness exists, but it is not free. Chapter 5. The Ambiguity Shield. Protect your inner world from psychological intrusion. Manipulators need information. Your thoughts, your motives, your insecurities. They gather data like hunters track footprints. The more they know, the easier it becomes to control you. So this chapter is about learning a new habit. Reveal less, observe more. You do not owe anyone full transparency. Not about your feelings, not about your finances, not about your schedule, not about your plans. Privacy is not secrecy. Privacy is self-respect. The tactic? Speak with clarity, but not with detail. Be honest, but not exposed. Example phrases. I'm considering a few options. I'll let you know. I haven't decided yet. That's not something I want to discuss. Short, polite, closed door. Why ambiguity is powerful. People fear what they can't predict. If they can't read you, they can't target you. If they can't access your emotions, they can't stir them. If they can't locate your wounds, they can't poke them. Your silence forces them to reveal more than you ever do. They talk, they expose, they rush, they slip. You watch, you learn, you stay in control. Body language version. Fewer nods, softer facial reactions, neutral posture, quiet confidence. Let them wonder what you're thinking. Mystery isn't distance. Mystery is dignity. A core belief shift. Your life is not a public playground. Information is earned, not demanded. When you protect your private world, manipulative behavior suffocates. Because without access to your internal map, they can't navigate you. You become unreadable, and what cannot be read cannot be controlled.
Chapter 6. The Exit Option. The most powerful person in the room is the one who can walk away. Manipulators don't control you with force. They control you with fear. Fear of losing them, fear of disappointing them, fear of conflict, fear of being judged. But here's a truth that transforms everything. You don't have to stay where you're not respected. You don't have to argue. You don't have to beg. You don't have to justify. You simply leave, mentally, emotionally, or physically. And when you have that capability, truly, you become someone impossible to exploit. What it looks like in reality. When someone tries pressure tactics, that doesn't work for me. Then you step back. When someone withholds affection to punish, I'll give you space. Then you stop chasing. When someone mocks your boundaries, if my boundaries bother you, we don't need to continue. Then you let silence be the response. You are not threatening, you are not dramatic, you are not cold, you are clear. Why this destroys manipulation? A manipulator's power comes from the belief you won't leave. Once you show that you can and will, their entire strategy collapses. They lose emotional leverage, control, ability to punish, the illusion of authority. Because you just demonstrated the ultimate truth. You choose people. You are not chained to them. Detachment doesn't mean not caring. This is important. Detachment doesn't mean you are heartless. It means you care in healthy ways. You stay only where you're respected. You love yourself too. You refuse to sacrifice your peace. If someone values you, your distance makes them step up. If someone only valued control, your distance makes them disappear. Either way, you win. A simple new philosophy. If they threaten to leave, let them. If they fear you leaving, they respect you. If they force you to stay, it's time to go. You don't chase approval. You approve your own life. Chapter 7. Strategic calm. Play smart, not loud. You don't need aggression to show power. Silence is enough. Here is the final level of psychological strength. You don't let anyone pull you into chaos. You never fight for the last word. You never argue your worth. You never raise your voice to match disrespect. Because you know, calm is authority. Chaos is insecurity. The more someone tries to provoke you, the more still you become. The traits of the strategically calm person are: speaks slowly when pressured, breathes before responding, never reveals the trigger points, sees the game without playing it, keeps perspective even in conflict, chooses dignity over dominance. This doesn't mean you suppress emotions. It means you regulate them. You sit in the captain's seat of your own reactions. They raise their voice, you lower yours. They demand instant answers, you pause. They insult you, you look at them like nothing important happened. They try to prove power, you show you don't need to. Your behavior sends one clear message: if you want access to me, bring respect. Quiet strength creates respect. People follow those who do not need attention to command it. People trust those who do not need noise to be heard. People fear disappointing those who do not need to punish to show boundaries. When you no longer react to provocation, you become impossible to manipulate. Because they can't read you, they can't shake you, they can't control you. And suddenly, they either step up or step out. Both are good outcomes.